There's an interesting part of News Channel 5 history that some of you may not know about. Back in the 70s, we taped the legendary variety show Hee Haw here at the station. It started out as a CBS summer replacement show and went on to become a network hit and one of the longest running syndicated TV shows in history. Victoria Hallman is a former cast member. You may remember her as one of the Hee Haw Honeys. Good to have you with us today.
Thank you. It's so great to be back in the studio, although it looks a little different than it did way back in the Hee Haw days. It's gorgeous now.
Well, good to have you with us. So I guess, yes, great memories for you, fun memories when you walked into the building.
Amazing memories, yes. I was just a deer in headlights when I walked in here the first time because national TV and Hee Haw, and oh, it was fantastic.
All right, so if you will talk a bit about how you became a part of the show, because it actually involved Buck Owens and Bob Hope.
That's exactly right, and I do talk about it in my new book. It's a kind of a long story, so I'll make it very short. Bob Hope saw me in Birmingham, Alabama, my hometown, brought me to Hollywood to help him and to open his shows. And then through him, I got a very good manager who actually introduced me to Buck Owens. But there's a fun story there, more than that. And Buck took me to Hee Haw as one of the Buckaroos because I was a singer. And the producers went, "She's a Hee Haw Honey." So I was a Buckaroo and a Hee Haw Honey. I was Miss Honeydew on the show. I see this picture that's coming up. I'm in the turquoise shirt standing on the left side of the picture or the right, depending on what you saw. Yeah, there I am.
So how many, and you write this book with Diana, and Diana, as we've mentioned, co-wrote the book with you, but she also dated Elvis.
Yes,
Any dish on Elvis in the book?
Oh, yes. Ooh, my. There's lots of dish on Elvis. Well, I actually, interestingly, she co-authored the book, but I actually did the writing. So I got to live her part with Elvis as I wrote. So it was I'd say, oh, well, tonight I was with Elvis, and the next I was with Rick Nelson, but I was actually just writing Diana's part. But it was really fun writing as myself and as Diana.
How many of the former cast members or Hee Haw Honeys do you get a chance to talk to these days?
Oh, most all of them. Ganilla Hutton, Nurse Goodbody, just sent me an adorable video of her granddaughter. And Misty Rowe actually is producing and directing a Hee Haw Honey reunion, of which I am a part. Lulu Roman, of course, lives here in town, and we're great pals. We see Kathy Baker. She comes in and out of town. Barbie Benton was also doing the Hee Haw Honey reunion. Erlene Mandrell is one of my dearest, closest friends. I mean, all of them. We are still family. We were family, and here all these years later, we still are.
Fantastic. Also, talk about what you're doing now. You wrote the book, wrote the book, but you're a columnist these days as well.
Well, I was a columnist for a magazine. The book has sort of taken over my life, thank goodness, because I'm doing a book tour. I was a columnist for Flower Magazine and a blogger for the Alabama Music Office.
Okay.
But right now, I'm touring with the book. And I am doing a book signing tomorrow night. I think you have a picture of the book.
Yeah, we're going to talk about where the book signing is at coming up here in just a second.
So right now, that's my life, is the book.
All right, well, fantastic. Well, we're glad that you took a few moments to come back here and kind of walk down memory lane, as we said earlier.
Thank you.
Kind of a throwback Thursday.
Yes, so much fun. Thank you, Leland. It's great to be here.
The book is called Hollywood Lights, Nashville Nights. Victoria will be signing copies of it tomorrow from 6 to 9 at Landmark Booksellers in Franklin. The book is also available at the Country Music Hall of Fame and the Bellmead Mansion gift shop. More details are at newschannel5.com. Thank you.